If someone told you that Justin Bieber's first girlfriend ever casually showed up at his wedding, you might raise an eyebrow, laugh nervously, and then immediately scroll through your phone to confirm the tea. And if that wasn't enough to keep you sipping, Selena Gomez's mom, Mandy, may have thrown some subtle shade at Justin and Hailey's marriage, all with a single double tap on Instagram. Confused? Intrigued? Maybe just slightly invested in the eternal saga that is Justin, Selena, and Hailey's love triangle? Same. Grab your iced latte, sit back, and let's unravel the story that feels less like real life and more like the most binge-worthy reality show Hollywood never produced. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. It is free and help us bring you enjoyable content. And of course, watch till the end. But let's be real. Celebrity drama is more than just a guilty pleasure. It's a mirror of our own friendships, heartbreaks, family opinions, and yes, even those awkward wedding guest lists. So while we'll laugh, gasp, and maybe even roll our eyes along the way, you might just find yourself nodding at how surprisingly relatable all of this chaos actually is. When Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin, now Hailey Bieber, finally tied the knot, the world collectively stopped to refresh Instagram every 5 minutes. This wasn't just any wedding, it was the wedding. One of the most famous pop stars alive, the son-in-law of Hollywood's Baldwin dynasty, marrying a model-turned-cultural icon. Paparazzi camped outside, fans camped online, and the rest of us just tried to keep up. But as glamorous as the event looked from the outside, one curious fact immediately stood out. Alec Baldwin, Hailey's very famous uncle, was missing. No dramatic objection moment, no signature Alec sarcasm at the rehearsal dinner, nothing. Just silence. People speculated everything from work conflicts. He wasn't on SNL that night, so strike that excuse. To deeper family tensions. But just as the mystery of Alec's absence started to swirl, a different headline crashed the wedding narrative. Justin's ex was in attendance. Yes, really. Let's rewind to 2008. Justin Bieber wasn't yet the global superstar with stadium tours and Calvin Klein campaigns. He was just a teenage boy with floppy hair uploading covers on YouTube, hoping someone would notice. Someone did, and so did a girl named Kaitlyn Beadles. Kaitlyn was Justin's very first girlfriend. Think about that for a second. While most of us can barely remember our awkward first relationships, Justin's is forever immortalized in the chronicles of pop culture. Fast forward to 2019, Justin's walking down the aisle to Hailey, and guess who's in the pews? Kaitlyn. She wasn't making a scene, wasn't stirring drama, just quietly attending the wedding of the guy she once called her boyfriend. For some fans, this felt like a shocking full-circle moment. For others, it was a reminder that sometimes your past doesn't disappear, it just shows up at your wedding in a cute dress. But why was Kaitlyn there? What does it mean? And did Hailey raise an eyebrow? The internet had questions. Meanwhile, on the other side of town, or rather, Instagram, Selena Gomez was spotted leaving a recording studio with a big smile on her face. If you've ever been through a breakup and then seen your ex get married, you know that unbothered isn't always easy to pull off. But Selena seemed genuinely happy, glowing even, and focusing on her music, friends, and well-being. According to sources, she's more interested in building a strong circle around her and staying mentally and physically healthy than dwelling on her past with Justin. That's growth. That's healing. That's probably what most of us wish we could do instead of accidentally texting our ex you up at 2 a.m. But here's where things get a little less zen. Selena's mom. Selena's mom, Mandy, might not be dropping new singles, but she knows how to shake the internet. Fans noticed that Mandy liked a comment under one of Justin's posts, a comment that basically questioned why Justin and Selena didn't work out and why he went back to Hailey. The tone of the comment wasn't exactly congratulatory. It read more like, "Hey Justin, if Selena had such a special place in your heart, why didn't you fight harder for her?" Now, was Mandy shading Hailey? Was she reminiscing about Jelena? Or was it just a casual scroll and tap accident, the kind we've all made when we accidentally like a 5-year-old Instagram photo at 3 a.m.? Fans aren't sure. But they are sure that Mandy's involvement adds a new layer of drama to an already complicated love triangle. Or is it a love square at this point? To top it all off, Justin posted a video joking about marriage, something along the lines of, "Now that we're married, no more love, right?" He laughed, Hailey laughed, fans laughed, but also, was that nervous laughter? Marriage jokes are funny until you remember they sometimes hide real feelings. People online started whispering, are Justin and Hailey already having problems? Or are they just being a normal couple who tease each other about the ups and downs of married life? This is where the beauty of celebrity culture kicks in. We don't know the truth, but we can't help projecting our own experiences onto their story. Haven't we all made a joke that hit a little too close to home? Or laughed off something that maybe, just maybe, revealed more than we intended? Every celebrity relationship has fan factions, but few are as intense as Team Jelena and Team Hailey. On one side, you have fans who still believe Justin and Selena were destined to be together, clinging to their favorite throwback photos and remembering the music that seemed to come straight from their love story. On the other side, Hailey fans defend Justin and Hailey's marriage as proof that love can evolve, heal, and ultimately land where it's meant to. The wedding, Kaitlyn's attendance, and Mandy's shady double tap reignited the debate. Was Justin's heart ever fully in one place? Did Selena dodge a bullet? Is Hailey the one who finally brought him peace? The truth is probably messier than any fan theory, but the passion in the discourse shows just how much people feel personally invested in their story. Which begs the question, why do we care so much about relationships that aren't ours? Let's zoom out for a second. The reason stories like Justin, Hailey, and Selena's keep us hooked isn't just because they're celebrities. It's because they mirror our own lives. Who hasn't had an ex that lingered in some way? Who hasn't had family members weigh in on their love life, sometimes a little too loudly? And who hasn't cracked a joke about a relationship only to wonder later if there was some truth buried in it? Celebrity drama gives us a safe space to process our own messy experiences. We laugh at their chaos, but we also secretly recognize pieces of ourselves in it. That's why we click, why we comment, why we keep watching. Will Alec Baldwin ever explain his absence? Will Kaitlyn Beadles' presence at the wedding ever get more context? Will Selena drop a song that finally addresses all of this? And will Mandy keep lurking around Instagram, accidentally or not so accidentally, fueling the fire? The beauty of celebrity stories is that they never truly end. They evolve, they twist, they give us new chapters just when we think the book is closed. And maybe that's the real takeaway here. Relationships, whether public or private, rarely tie themselves up in neat little bows. They're messy, unpredictable, and endlessly fascinating, which is exactly why we can't look away. So here's the big question. Where do you stand? Do you think Justin and Hailey's love is the forever kind, or are the cracks already showing? Was Mandy shading Hailey, or just being a mom with clumsy fingers on Instagram? And would you invite your ex to your wedding, or is that just a Hollywood move best left to the Biebers? Drop your thoughts, theories, and hot takes in the comments, because if there's one thing this saga has proven, it's that the conversation is just as entertaining as the headlines. And if you enjoyed diving into this roller coaster of love, shade, and wedding drama, don't forget to share this with a friend who lives for celebrity tea. Because honestly, the only thing better than reading the drama is dissecting it together.